I will find out what's it look like. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. You can see that? Beautiful. So I got this Mercedes CLS 250. I kind of removed it already. So what you will need to do is a little flathead. What you want to do, well, actually, flathead, I got this tool right here. It's easier to do, but the same thing, flathead. You want to start prying this one right here. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. 1. So you got to pry this. You starting from the left to right or right to left. It doesn't matter. Try to pry it out a little bit. It won't hurt anything. It won't break anything. It shouldn't be because it's plastic. And I made the come out. 1. I got 2 right here, and then 3, and then 4 right here. 1, and then 5, and then 6. So you just pry it out like that. You'll see they make it where it's not gonna break that easy right here. But you don't want to damage the side right here too much. You want to start on the bottom one first, if you can, just right down here. So you look at that lid. And then once you get that out, this is a little bit harder to do. This part right there, you want to push this down right there. You got 2 clips right there. 3. 1, 2, and 3 right here. So you want to push. I'm going to get the camera closer so you can see it. You see this part right there? You push it in. And so you want to go to the next one, and then you kind of push it in, and then put your hand right here and push it down a little bit so it won't come back up. Same thing as here. And then same thing as the bottom one right there. Let me see, you can't see it. Right here. Push it. And then you want to twist it this way to the right, clockwise. And then what you want to do, you want just to pry it out, starting from here. It's a little bit tight to get it out, but you'll get it out. Right here, you want to start this one right here. And then same thing as right there. There's a spot you can pry it out a little bit. And you don't need this part anymore, but try to be, and pull it out. I thought you can just pull it out like this and it come out right out, but it ain't. So I don't know why they make it like that, where you can just, see, I can put right back in. I don't want to. So, and then this clip will lock that. But I just don't understand why you can't keep moving farther, like this, so you can just pull it straight out. Maybe you can. I'm gonna try that. Let me see, because I couldn't get it out all the way. Maybe I just did something not right. Let me see. So I'm gonna pull it like this. Nope, it's tight. It won't work. So just pull it out to the when it stops, and then that's it. And then now you got this light right here that I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna try to get this light. You see how this clip is 1 clip, 2 right there, and then 3. There's 3 clips. So I'm gonna see which way is what, but I'm gonna try to run the wire first. I'm find a place to grab the wire. Wish you can get it up here, but right here is antifreeze. So I want to run the wire to the headlight. I could not find any place to run the wire, so I'm gonna have to make a hole right here. You see right there? I'm gonna screw a little bit hole right there. See if I don't affect anything else. Yeah, make a hole right there so I can pull the wire up here and then run it to the lights right there. I'll figure out the color in a minute. So you got a hole right there. Now I will grab this wire right here and shove the wire right there and see if I can find the holes. Keep my finger right here. It's hard to see. Should be able to reach it. Now you grab the wire up here, and then now back over here. I'll mount my camera back. So I'm gonna plug it in first. Make sure it's clip connection. Make sure the wire don't come out. And might have to tie this thing down somewhere right there so it don't hit the grab it right here. You see that right there with my hand? I'm gonna grab this wire like this so I can tie it, so I don't want it to hit the antifreeze. It might get hot and burn the wire. I don't think it will, but just for the sake of it, trying to figure out where the clip will stay. Here's a bigger spot right there, so I'm gonna try to see if I can see how thick. This is the tallest one right there. This should be on the bottom, I believe. Nope. Sometimes they make it where it's not easy to put, so you gotta kind of play with it. I'm gonna try to use that as the top, and then so basically right here, it's push that up first right there, push it that up like that, and snap this thing in right there. No movement, just snap. As you can see, it's not gonna come out anymore. It's snapped in. So right here, what I mentioned earlier, I want to make sure this thing is not touching. So I'm gonna use a zip tie right there. Where the light is at, you want to take a flathead about 12-inch long flathead, push that clip right there, and then push right there and twist it actually. Push it down and twist a little bit try not to break it. I'm gonna use my hand and pull the wire. It's too much work, so I'm gonna do like this. It don't want to come, so it's not so easy, guys. So I'm taking the flathead right here and twist that. Make sure this is pulled. So I don't know if I can show you. So basically take a flathead and try it like this. Once this thing is pushed in, and now take it up here, pull it up a little bit. Make sure you're not pulling the whole wire out. Just grab the wire and pull a little bit. That way you can reach the wire. So now, usually I know Mercedes brown wire is negative. Let me check it out. So what you want to do right now, you want to take a blade and just kind of remove the black tape. It's called I am not exactly sure what it's called, but I know it's some sort of type of tape the factory used. I call it black hole tape, but that's what I call it because black hole is the one that come up with making this stuff. So make sure you're not push it too hard and mess up the wire. So I just kind of scrape this, pull this down a little bit after I cut it, the tape. What I'm gonna do, I know the brown is negative. So I'm using a T-taps easier. If you don't want to do that, you can ground it to somewhere else, right here, whatever. But I'm gonna ground it here. I know brown usually ground on the Mercedes on the foreign car like that. So I'm gonna reach it. You can use a knife and strip it or whatever. This is probably the easiest way to do it. I'm also going to make sure that's the right ground so I don't hook up the wrong wire. I take a picture of it and show you which ground I'm hooking up since it's hard to do. Now the blue and black, there's a blue and black right there. That's for the left. If you're running to the left, the driver's side lights, which is the left front. Because all the car you look at from the steering wheel, you don't look from the front. So left is on the driver's side. So now I'm going to use a meter. If I can find my meter. So I'm going to set it to right there, continuity. Right there, and then if it beep, I'm gonna put one to the ground. See, it's probably make that noise. I'm gonna put one to the ground and one to the brown wire that I'm doing right now. So that is the ground. I was right. See that noise? So, and now at this part, I'm gonna start cutting the wire a little bit. I don't want it too long. So cut the wire right about here. Make sure I have enough room for it. And since the wire's not hooked up, you can cut like me. Usually on the electrical, I cut piece one at a time. It's the best way to do it so you don't short anything else. But since it's brand new, I cut the whole thing. I'm stripping the black insulator and pull it out. I'm gonna use my cutter. I'm gonna strip the red wire and then put the male quick disconnect. Where did I put it at? I forgot where I put them at, so well, I don't know where I put them at, so I had to go get 2 more. Oh, no, I found it. It's on my desk. So, put it in, make sure it's all the way in so the wire don't stick out, the copper. And then do the same thing as the ground. Matter of fact, I do need to test one more thing though. I want to turn on the light. Turning on the parking light. Well, I might have to turn the key on for the parking light to come on. Okay, I did turn on the parking light, and now if you have a test light, you want to put one of this to the ground, which is right here. I don't know if you can see it, to any metal. And then I'm going to test this blue and black. It should lit up. Yep. So now, once it lit up, I want to double check it. I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to go up there and shut it off. You don't have to turn the key on. Yep, it's shut off. So the light is off. So that's it. That blue and black is a parking light. So when you turn the key on, it'll give you power. I'm gonna plug the blue black to the red, and then the brown to the black. I'm gonna take a picture of it and show it to you. Actually, I'm gonna just move it right here. You see the brown wire right there? That's to the black, and then the blue black is to the red. And now when you put it back in, it should snap like that, so it won't come loose, so the customer will have lights. And if it does come loose, they won't have no lights. So I'm gonna zip tie all of these and call the customer to come pick it up. I will find out what's it look like. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. You can see that? Beautiful.